Facebook post. Hey guys, I know this is a weird status update, but I was wondering if you could send me some vivid memories of being bullied as a kid. I'm curious to see what everyone has to say. Feel free to post your stories here, or you can private message me. Hashtag send me your stories for inspiration. Hashtag I'm writing a musical.
Like. I am a floater. I float, float, float. I fly. I am a floater. I am a floater. I float, float, float. I fly. I am a floater. I drift from cliff to cliff. I tick. I float. I am a floater.
Facebook comment. I have more moments of being bullied than I can count on my two hands. But the worst was when I was pushed face first into the snow when I was getting off the school bus. When I flipped over to get up, this guy was standing above me and peed on me while the school bus was driving away. And all the other kids started jumping up and down laughing. I was about 8 years old. I waited in the snow until this kid walked away and went home, too afraid and embarrassed to move. See you later.
Facebook comment. The best moment to me was when I bullied a bully. I saw this football player bullying this scrawny kid, so I walked up to him with my feline strut and I was like, yo, stop picking on him or I'm gonna pick on you. With my crazy eye stare. LOL. It felt so good because he had nothing to say. LOL. Good times, good times. Sharon Jackson.
Facebook comment. The silent regret much later after picking on someone and the need to fix it. Jeremy Robinson.
Float, 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 I float.
Facebook comment, the complete and deafening solitude of recess. Nicholas Reuben.
I am a floater.
Facebook comment. I don't remember being bullied, but I remember not allowing some other girls in 2nd grade to play Foursquare. I had an imaginary friend that took up space in one of the squares. Cindy Eckberg.
I drift from click to click. I tick, I float.
Facebook comment. This isn't my most vivid memory, but I remember you bullying me, actually. We were in 3rd grade and you called me fat. And then I remember you kicking me in the shin and running away, so I couldn't even hit you back if I wanted to. But we all did a lot of stupid stuff back then. Seems like such a long time ago. You're still my best friend. Corinne Cottrell.
Facebook comment, 7th grade. One of my classmates beat me up every single day and stole my lunch money. I went to the principal with my dad rather than talk to the bully. My dad ended up giving my lunch money to the school secretary every week, and she in turn gave it to the cashier in the cafeteria. Another time, this same bully cornered me in the girls' locker room, grabbed the front of my shirt, lifted me up, and proceeded to slam the back of my head into a cement wall. Again, the principal did nothing. Another time, she wrote in pen on my brand new jacket when we were on the bus. Again, the principal did nothing to her. He did, however, try to take an eraser to my jacket in a pathetic attempt to remove the graffiti. Marianne Wilson Fire.
Shunned and disowned knowing at least 2 classmates who clearly were most likely gay when I was growing up, out of necessity to hide the fact that I was queer too. Hashtag sad times, David Tomzak.
Facebook comment, 7th grade PE. This girl snapped my bra strap so hard that it popped off, and she told me because I was as flat as the Great Plains, I didn't need it. I've got dozens of stories from her, but that one was the worst, as it was in front of everyone during PE when I was 13. Horrible. I would love to see her now. Christy Milani.
Facebook comment. 8th grade homeroom. Bobby Johnston, who used to chant Piggy and snort at me, was sitting at the desk in front of me. He kept putting his head back on my desk, so I took out a sharpened pencil and held it point side up where his head kept landing. He yelled when he jammed his head into it and whined to Miss Moody, our homeroom teacher, who said she didn't see anything. Then she winked at me. Kathy Gerhardt.
Facebook comment. My most vivid moment as a kid was when kids would call me a test tube baby because my dads were gay, and they automatically assumed I was created via in vitro fertilization. Lindsay Steiner.
Facebook comment. When I was 13, I had a disagreement with one of my friends at school, and I thought it was all sorted. Then one of my other friends said she's made a Facebook group about you for all the people who wish I was dead already. I used to love school, and I was always excited to be going in and to learn new things, but I started to dread going. And I couldn't just leave it at school because it followed me home. It invaded everywhere. Amy Louise Paul.
I am a floater.
Private message. I had been harassed by a classmate for a year, and I had no idea, and I still don't know why. I had gone to my parents
And to my teachers.
and the most I got was just ignore him, but I couldn't. He had stolen the teacher's grade book and gotten my family's numbers and was prank calling all three of us multiple times a day for about 6 months. When yearbooks came out, he wrote, "Fat pig, fat whore, fat bitch," and he even wrote entire paragraphs about how ugly and fat I was.
When people in the future go back to reminisce about the old days, many will turn to their yearbooks and see those words in permanent Sharpie pen all over my picture and written next to their "Have a nice summer" entries. The classmate was suspended for 3 days and was issued an on-campus restraining order to never talk to me or about me until we graduated.
He never spoke to me again. As Maya Angelou says, I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Carly Oza.
A young girl committed suicide.
And a young man killed his teacher. Being bullied was cited in both situations as the cause.
In response, a news channel assembled a group of high school students, and the commentator asked,
How many of you have been bullied?
Every hand went up.
Is it possible we are asking the wrong question? Should we be asking, have any of you been a bully?
I get that being a victim is much more appealing than being self-reflective, but where are all the bullies if all of us have been bullied?
Maybe there's a bully clause or a bully fairy delivering all this unwanted intimidation to the children and adults of the world.
It is more likely, though, that we all have the potential bully.
I do, and have.